no mistake, we will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will. Make no mistake, we will win. And with your help in 23 days, we will win. We will win.
I was in a state of shock.
Really? Did you think the day before that you were going to win the election? Yeah.
I was in a state of shock. I was so inarticulate, but maybe very articulate. What I kept saying over and over again is, my God, my God, my God.
32!
Guys, we got to do a quick reaction to this clearly delusional Indian Kamala Harris, the pretend black woman who tried to finesse the entire United States of America by saying that she was black so that she could win an election. Failed miserably, by the way. Still managed to fool a bunch of the not as smart black people, but didn't fool enough Americans in order to secure her the victory. She is out here coping, saying one of the dumbest things I think. I never thought I could hear her say something that was quite to this level of idiocy. She's saying that she was shocked that she lost the election. The woman who picked Tampon Tim Walz as her running mate is shocked that she lost. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and react to this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
I was in a state of shock.
Really? Did you think the day before that you were going to win the election? Yeah. And so when did the proverbial penny drop?
When I got a call from my campaign manager that it looks like we need 200,000 more votes that we can't find.
Let me go back. Okay, I got to try to make it through this. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be so funny to me. I can't believe this lady thought she was the truth. She thought, she was like, I'm so skilled, I'm so talented. I was the former congresswoman and former attorney general. I'm the VP, the VP. There's no way I could lose. He's a felon now. Like this lady, look, maybe she thought that $2 billion was too much. I spent so much money, there's no way. I had an endorsement from Beyonce. I had Cardi B, Oprah Winfrey. Like, how did it all fail? Like, it's like you just picture her just falling. Oh man, I know she was crying on election night. I know she was. All right, let me go back. All right, we're gonna get through this. Make America great again.
Or that you were going to win the election? Yeah. And so when did the proverbial penny drop?
When I got a call from my campaign manager that it looks like we need 200,000 more votes that we can't find. Meaning it's just the map, the numbers. And the thing I kept saying over and over again, I was in a state of shock. I was so inarticulate, but maybe very articulate. What I kept saying over and over again is, my God, my God, my God.
Really?
Over and I couldn't stop. I haven't felt that emotion, anything similar to the emotion I felt that day and for quite some time, other than the grief I felt when my mother died. I knew what was going to happen to our country. I knew the harm that was going to happen to people. And I knew it. I knew what was going to happen.
Well, so you knew that 300,000+ migrant children were going to disappear under President Trump. Oh, wait, that's what happened because you left the border open. There are still actually hundreds of thousands of children missing. You guys know that. They came into the border, disappeared. We don't know where the hell they're at. We don't know if they're alive. We don't know if they're being human trafficked. We don't know if they're being sex trafficked. We don't know if they're on drugs, drug mules. We don't know. How about all that? Like, why is everything that happens under the Democrat regime just considered to just be acceptable? Death, drugs, prostitution, literal sex slavery. Who cares? A terrible economy. That's one thing you're never going to be able to get me to understand is no matter how many times you shout racism, you're never going to get me to vote for somebody who's going to make the economy bad. Unless somebody's literally going to put me back in chains and start up slavery again, I don't want to freaking hear it. I need a good economy. If I'm in a condition to work, to earn more money and be more successful, and I don't give a dang what you talking about some racism, I need some money. Get out of my way. And I don't need it from the government. I just need to be able to work and make my investments and do whatever the heck I need to do. I don't care about, well, back in the year 1960, this person said this real stupid thing, or he took a picture with this person, so you can't trust them. Shut the hell up. This lady ain't even black for real. So freaking over here pretending, I was devastated like my mom died. How you gonna compare your mother's death to your incompetence? Foolish. And then let's not forget the fool that was her running mate.
What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What do you want me to say?
Governor, just to follow up on that, the question was, can you explain the discrepancy?
All I said on this was I got there that summer and misspoke on this. So I will just, that's what I've said. So I was in Hong Kong and China during the democracy protest, went in. And from that, I learned a lot of what needed to be in governance.
Thank you, Governor.
Also was on the ticket, quite honestly, because I could code talk to white guys watching football, fixing their truck, doing that I could put them at ease. I was the permission structure to say, look, you can do this and vote for this.
It's because Minnesota, they picked this guy. He is weird. Right?
Kamala Harris thought that she could get Mr. Stupid Spirit Hands, who was over here saying, well, you just had to pick that white guy like this. That's the reason why these dummies lost. You try to say, hey, I'm black, vote for me. Okay. And then a bunch of black people just show up, just so freaking desperate for your little breadcrumb that you'll take anything. Oh, she looked kind of black. Her daddy looked black, like stupid people. Taking anything, little breadcrumb. She not even black for real. Taking anything. And then you got Winsome Early Sears, an actual black woman running for Virginia governor. They don't want to vote for her. No. We don't support all black people. We just support Kamala, people who pretend to be black. Crazy stuff. She thought that, well, the lawfare is against Trump. They're trying to kill Trump. He got convicted of 34 felonies. I got all this experience and I got Oprah. I got the freaking Avengers on my side. I got the Avengers. It all failed. I guess the Avengers lost this battle because President Trump won and you deserve to take this massive L. Kamala, you were incompetent. You assisted Joe Biden with hiding the fact that he has dementia. Dude can barely walk. Dude has literal cancer, can barely walk up the stairs, down the stairs. He could barely walk straight. He could barely talk. He could barely do anything. He certainly as hell couldn't govern. And yet you're shocked that the American people remembered all of that. You had the stench of Sleepy Joe on your ass because you allowed our country to fall into a terrible economy. You allowed millions of people to come into this country off the taxpayers' backs and dollars off of our hard work. And on top of that, tons of them died because they're trying to make it into the country in the first place. You were a freaking terrible person, and I'm glad you got your ass kicked. I hope you cried your freaking eyes out on election night. Sorry behind which? Sitting up here lying to people, constantly. You know how many videos I did proving that this lady lied? Lies about her literal heritage, lies about the economy, the border, the men and women's sports, flip-flopped on all her positions. Freaking anti-Semitic went against Josh Shapiro because she was afraid of the freaking Free Palestine crazy terrorist people. This lady is a freaking monster. Had convicted people in the past, didn't want to ruin her record, so there's evidence that she could have brought to the court that could allow people to overturn sentences. Didn't want to do that. Free prison labor, utilizing people, incarcerated individuals for free prison labor. Didn't pay them anything to literally fight fires out there in crazy California where they can't stop wildfires to save their freaking life. You name a bad thing, this lady has done it. She does not have a good history. I don't feel sorry for Kamala Harris at all. I am full of joy and glee at the fact that she got her ass beat.
I learned, I think I was, 22 when I started that work. I learned that with the swipe of my pen, I could charge someone with the lowest level offense. And because of the swipe of my pen, that person could be arrested. They could sit in jail for at least 48 hours. They could lose time from work and their family maybe lose their job. They'd have to come out of their own pocket to help hire a lawyer. They'd lose standing in their community. All because of the swipe of my pen. Weeks later, I could dismiss the charges, but their life would forever be changed. So I learned at a very young age the power.
Will snatch their patent so that we will take over. And yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. It's the question is, do you have the will to do it? I have the will to do it.
So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. Called me and he said, Kamala, my wife got the letter. She freaked out. She brought all the kids into the living room, held up the letter, said, if you don't go to school, Kamala's going to put you and me in jail. Yes, we achieved intended effect.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. I've been worked up enough. That was like one of perhaps the best freaking day of my life is when President Trump won that last freaking state and he walked out to his proud to be an American and free. One of the best days of my life, guys. But anyway, were you surprised when Kamala Harris didn't pull off this miraculous W that apparently she thought, my God, God has forsaken you. Do you even believe in God for real? Like, I'm not trying to hear this. Like, don't be using the Lord's name like, Lord, help me win this election. We got a real Christian in the office because I don't know what type of stuff they had you on over there. Like, you already lying about everything else. You probably, if you got any type of Christian values, you probably lying about that too. So I don't freaking buy it. But guys, let me know what you think. You think Kamala Harris was going to win the election? At no point did I think that she would stand a chance. The only way I thought she could possibly win is if they actually locked up Trump, which obviously didn't happen. But once that didn't happen, I was like, oh yeah, she's cooked. But let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching a Black Anomaly Rising channel. Get out of here, Kamala. I'm out.
We cannot despair. We cannot despair.
Loser. Loser. What?